everybody. This is going to be my final video on the kit, Joey Cardmaker's kit, Celtic Spirit. I just worked on it tonight and it is complete unless I go in and do a little playing. It ended up fatter than I wanted. It's turned out to be kind of chunky. And let's start at the beginning. I'm going to do the final flip through. So I put a little ring on the spine and a tassel. I wrapped some gold. I have to have this here because the cover is this fabric, and I wanted to cover my dirty desk. I put a dangle on the front with some beading, and this is one of his photos from the kit. I layered it with some like a satin of gold, and then put the picture on top of that. I put a book plate, and I gave her a name. I have corners on the journal, not corners. This is the back, and it's elevated with the ribbon running through and around the spine. All right, let's get inside. Okay. So, let me stand up and see if I'm in screen. Okay. This is Joey's kit. I used these for the inside. I used eyelets for the two signatures and did the 3-hole pamphlet stitch through the eyelets. It's a hidden spine. Okay, we got right here, we've got a little pocket with a tag, a little bitty pocket here with a tag. His girls are so beautiful in the kit. This is from a book called The Castles of Edinburgh. Their clothes don't match up with his kit, but I'm sure this is all still standing. This is way too modern, but it's still part of the theme. So we have an old topography map. I think it's from the 70s maybe, which isn't old, but it does have the area of the Celts, United Kingdom, or Brittany it was called at the time. I put a couple of eyelets here, not eyelets, brads. Made a tag with part of his kit. Put lace all the way around. Tuck this all back. This is a trim that I got from the secondhand store. I thrifted some valances that had this and some dangles hanging, some like ball fringe. And I wanted the braiding is why I bought the valance. One of his tags in a pocket. The Irish Harvest, it's a song I found in a songbook, and I just sewed it onto some parchment paper that's very, very, very dirty. Been in the oven a few times. So there's that. One of his beautiful papers. I've stitched around all the pages, or most of them, I should say. I just have one tag in here. I need to get busy. Maybe I'll pop some, I'll pop something in there. Let's see. I'll find something. This is a place to journal. Some more of that braid. A tiny pocket. It's a lot of journaling spaces. The center of the first, isn't that gorgeous? I hope there's no glare, guys. We've got a card from his kit. It says, Serenity. I am blessed with the energy of serenity. Beautiful scenery. Another one of the castle pictures. I just put it on a dark green cardstock. This is, I showed this morning. I printed this Celtic chronology, and I printed them. They don't match. So this starts in 493, the death of Patrick, a Celtic chronology. So I backed it with a piece of his paper, and then I put this one on top. This one I printed smaller, but it's okay. It's just fine. I'm not going to stress about it. This is a Celtic Tree of Life that I attached. I love how that turned out. It's just beautiful. Piece of artwork. So I just tucked this in here. In Search of a Pedigree. That just happened to be the name of a chapter in one of my books that I was tearing the pages out of, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I'm going to save that. In Search of a Pedigree. I like that with this theme, Celts. Okay, more braid. Goes well with this page from his kit. The kit is on Etsy, and then he's got a bonus kit pages. I think there were 5 on Ko-fi that are free. Aiden O'Cleary, and I spelled Aiden like Amy at the Crafty Cat's daughter, A-Y-D-E-N. I just made this little envelope. This is paper that was given to me by Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals. She lives in Wyoming. She's on Instagram and YouTube. And this is the Tree of Life. I printed this from the internet. It is modern. I didn't realize it when I printed it, but you know what? I'm sticking it in anyway. It's one of those things, you know, like, oh, what is my astrology tree? Celtic tree astrology. I don't know if there's any, which Celtic tree are you? I'm sure this is just some modern thing. I don't know, but let's see. Let's look me up. I'm a July. Where am I? Here. Oh, it actually ends July 7th. June 10th to July 7th. Oak, the stabilizer. You are nurturing, generous, and helpful. You exude an easy confidence and naturally assume everything will work out to a positive outcome. That really, really fits me because, well, in typical astrology, they say that a Cancer, this is calling me an oak, but a Cancer is like the binding of the family, the glue. In other words, we're the one that always goes around and tries to make everything right. It's so true of me. Let's get together and have a barbecue. Do you guys want to come over? Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, we got to make sure the kids are all together, the grandkids. We got to make sure the cousins are together. I'm always doing that. And that's very true of Cancers. So I thought this was interesting. So rather than not do it, I decided to do it. I'm just going to put it in. And I folded it kind of funny because I wanted that to show. Tree of Life. Oops. See what? I did it wrong. There we go. So, and then I made this envelope and then I lined it with a piece of his kit. Put a little tab. These tabs came with his kit. I'm going to pop that in there. Okay, we have a pocket here. And I just made a little booklet. This came like this. So instead of gluing it together, I just did a 2-hole, just 2 holes with lace. Made a little journaling place. Nothing here. You can add on, you know, whoever purchases this, they can add on their own things. This is a pocket I made. This little story was in a children's book. This is from a photo album that I bought. It's got actual pieces of straw in there. It's glued in. It's not going to come out. Old Gaelic lullaby. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Then we have over here a pocket. I made a tag. Oh, actually, it's not a tag. It's an envelope. I don't even remember what I've done. I did this last week. I put an eyelet in it. What did I put on here? Forever. That's from the kit. And I added a very rusty key. And then we have the Voyage. I don't know where I got this. I don't remember if that's from his kit. Just a journaling card. Pop her in there. There we go. Over here, I put a band. So I printed this sheet. I found it on the internet, and it was knots, Celtic Spiral Trinity knot. And I sewed it, and I realized today that it didn't fit. And when I folded it, I was losing part of the patterns. So I laid my ruler down and cut it and turned it into a belly band. I have easy, I can do this. That's from his kit. And then I love this scenery of these ships. And that's from the Castles of Edinburgh. So we're going to pop that in. Over here, I made just around the page. I just folded a piece of copy paper down a little over 2/3 and then folded up and attached the corners here to make a pocket to go around the corner, like so. A card in here and a Gaelic alphabet come out. I found this online. It's crazy what you can find when you type in keywords. And all kinds of little things. Over here I have another piece of that thing that I printed, Celtic cross, sailor's knot. I just tuck that in here. And then over here on this other side of this pocket, around the corner pocket, this is chronology of, I don't know what you would call them. I should have paid attention when I printed it. Generations. How about we use that word? Just a little card from his kit. I have a pocket that came with his kit, and I turned it into a hidden paper clip. Well, actually, it isn't a hidden paper clip, is it? Yes, it is. It is. It's hidden inside. Okay. So then we put a tag in there. I made this for a challenge, I think, with Tammy at Blue Frou Studio. She did the challenge. This is just sitting in here floating around. This is the Leonardo da Vinci drawing that was in one of my books, not engraving, after Leonardo, C, 1499 C, circa, or whatever it would be. I don't know. Leonardo, Academia, beautiful knots. He was such a talented artist. He just did everything. There's another piece of that I printed. Shield knot and love knot. Those are just hanging out. This I found in a book. I was searching for decorations to put on pages. This is plain, center of the second. This, I did this flip, and I had this band on here from his papers, and I'm like, why did I not turn that into a pocket? So I went back, reprinted the page a second time, and there's this underneath glued on. I went ahead and printed it again and made a pocket. And this is the Dara knot and Solomon knot. So I'm going to put those in there. Then we have this envelope from him, from his kit. It's beautiful. I absolutely adore this picture. I almost put this on the cover. It's just gorgeous. I just popped in a little piece of plain paper. I lined it and popped it over the page. Whoops, I'm having the dropsies. Oh my gosh. Third time's a charm. Then we have this Celtic cross. It survived through the generations. I don't know how old it is. Thousands of years, it says. So I'm going to pop that under. Blue pocket. I love this blues. This is, I got this from, I don't know where. Not from his kit. This is one of his beautiful girls. Just a journaling card. And I just popped in some of this very cool, I don't even know what it is. It's just very cool paper. And this is a pocket I made. They are actually glued underneath. And this is a tag from his kit. He's just done a lot of, he puts a lot of pieces with his kits. This is a sticker I found somewhere, and it didn't have any shine to it. I loved that. More of that trim. cute tag. And this is a chronology, a Celtic chronology. Germanic, I'm not even going to try to pronounce those words because I can't. Starts out with Germanic. I have a German Bible. I almost tore a page out for this, and I might yet. I don't know. I have a little piece of paper. I have one of his tags with some velvet. Another tag that I put some shiny fabric on. And then I have another castle photo. St. Stephen's Church from Howe Street. So this would be probably in the 1700s. So more modern than, you know what, it's still the same area. So I took this envelope, I did this tonight, and this is from his kit. I added this with a brad. And then I took his, I printed his affirmation cards. These are the backs. I didn't print all of them. They're quite, I put them on some hard, like cardstock on the inside of the two, so they're pretty bulky. Which is really, it really made a difference in my journal. I put them in here. I wrote Celtic Spirit. I didn't write it. This was on one of his like cover pages to his kit. So this is just popped in the back. And I did some collage work on it. This is his. These little pieces are all from his, it's like a cover page that says Celtic Spirit by Joey Cardmaker. And it's got little bits of snippets of all the pages from the kit. This is the inside cover. I put book plates on the inside as well as the outside, just to keep the corners nice. And there's the back again. And I'm just going to pop this in the back. Let's see, in here. And that is it. I am going to call it complete. I need to tie it shut really tight and set a good old big fat heavy Bible on it that I have that weighs a ton. And see if I can get it condensed somehow. But you know, it's just a fatty McFatty pants. Chunky monkey. And there we have it, guys. I'm going to say it is complete. I love these gems. They just match so well. Now, what am I going to do? I don't know. I need to go and see what Amy's got cooking at her Etsy shop and bounce over to her kits for a while. I don't do Halloween. Everybody's doing Halloween. I don't like Halloween. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not like afraid of ghosts and spooks. I just don't. I like fall. I'm just not a Halloween person. So I'm going to bypass all the Halloween stuff. And she's got beautiful kits. So I'm going to see what she's got going on. And guys, thanks for hanging with me. This is video number 5 of this series, but it is done. Thank you, Joey, for all your beautiful, beautiful papers, your kits. You're so, so talented. I just love it. I was really inspired by this kit when I saw it. I'm like, I've got to do that. That's got to go away. That's just getting caught. I guess that's it. I'm going to go relax for the night. It's time to wind down for bed, and tomorrow's another day, right? Have a great rest of the week. We're ending with a bang, right? It's coming to an end. Tomorrow is Thursday. No, tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow's hump day. I'm wrong. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.